items shown here will vary from collectibles to railroad memorabilia, virtually anything that strikes my fancy. Good afternoon, my friends. It's time for another edition of What's on the Table. Today we got the table out in the yard because I got some nice sunlight. I have 3 items on the table today. Okay, Walter, the shadow is in the way. We'll get it in a minute, folks. First item on the table for your consideration today, well, I was going to call it a toy wooden car. I ain't so sure it's a toy car. It's definitely wood. Somebody put a lot of work into something like that. It's not a toy. It's already got some things wrong with it. This little marker light's loose on it. Not a toy, you say? Well, it's not a toy for kids. It's a grown-up toy. Why is that? You don't give a kid nothing that ain't made out of iron or plastic or something that's dang near impossible to destroy. A child would have this thing destroyed in about 2 minutes. It's made out of wood. Even the wheels are wood. The axles and the hubs are wood. So I got on the internet and looked up toy wooden car. Boo-koodle, hundreds of them popped up under images. So you can bet your bottom dollar somebody somewhere collects these things. I thought it was a neat little item that I picked up at an auction one day or something. I think that's where this one came from. And this particular one has no markings on it that I can tell. But it was quite an entrepreneurial individual, whoever the first one was that thought these items up. And I would imagine one not quite so detailed would be for a child to play with. This just has too many minute details that a child would not appreciate, and it would be destroyed. So that's item number 1. We called it, that's item number 1, let's call it a roadster. I don't know, some kind of little automobile. Made out of 2 different kinds of wood, or else it's stained. Whoever built them made them out of scraps of wood from some type of leftover material. But like I say, you don't call this a toy. Next item on the table is this. It's got a made in China sticker on the bottom of it. I don't remember where I got this one from, but I got a piece that fell off of it, needs glued back on there. Got it in my pocket. No, sorry, Bob, that ain't no toy. It's a collectible of some type, but you give that to a kid, it'll be in pieces in just a few minutes. But it's still a handy little item. I think somebody probably gave me this one because I don't remember where I got it at. Overall length is 10 inches or thereabouts. Think about the hours of work somebody would actually put into building this if it wasn't mass produced in some warehouse in China. The original one, whoever they copied, you gotta believe that fella spent hours and hours building it. Since this one's just a knockoff, it was probably made in 15 minutes. One more item going on the table for you today, my friends. Toot toot! Toot toot, coming around the bend. Toot toot! Toot toot, coming around the bend. Toot toot! Toot toot, coming around the bend. Yeah, Walter's still a kid at heart. Now, when I was a child, playing in a ditch, in the dirt, in South Georgia. Boy, I'd have given my eye teeth to have some fancy toys like these. And we was happy just to play with some little plastic soldiers. Get 100 for $1 or whatever they were. We wanted a little toy car. We had to slide a block of wood or something around, pretend like it was a car. Kids nowadays don't know what a toy is if it ain't electronic. It cost their parents $300. A lot of detail on this little steam engine. I got the smokestack in my pocket. Wait a minute, I might still have it with me, yeah. Here's the smokestack. There's a back bumper. I need to glue them back on there. Walter didn't do that, folks. Somebody did. Somebody gave me this steam engine. And I would imagine for the very reasons that I mentioned. Some kid was getting a hold of it and tearing it up. That's what's on the table today. Eat your heart out, Walter. Sure would have liked to have had that when I was a kid. Well, I got it now. So I guess I'm still a kid. This is Pwalpar and what's on the table. Catch y'all again next time.